Welcome to Bednik Tutors YouTube channel. In this channel, we will be breaking down topics of each science subject in order for you to have a better understanding of each topics. Because as a teacher, we believe that every student should understand fully every topics they are being taught. So, in order not to miss out on any of our videos, because all the videos we'll be uploading are very important, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, like and share. Now, say these after me. I understand mathematics. I understand physics. I understand chemistry. I understand for the math. That is a spirit. Basic tutors. Excellence is our word.
Here will now be solving this. So we're sure both of them have the same base. So 27 x plus 2 is equal to 9 2x. So here will now be 3 raised to power 3 open bracket x plus 2. So because we use the 3 from here, to the 3 that has not turned to power to multiply this, it will also be 3 raised to power 2 times 2s. So 3 raised to power 3 times s, 3s, 3 times plus 2 plus this. This 3 raised to power 4s. So the same base we equate the power. So 3s plus s is equal to 4s. So 3s minus 4s is equal to 6. So minus s is equal to 6 divided both sides by minus 1. So s is equal to minus 6 because this is plus. Plus divided by minus. Minus. So minus minus cancel. 8 divided by 1 is s. We have s as minus 6 there. So that's that in the illustration. Very simple as ABC. So we are trying to solve this. So if we are to solve this, what we need to do is we can place this as over 1. We now cross multiply. Okay. So we cross multiply this. This will be 8 raised to power x minus 3 multiplied by 4 raised to power minus s is equal to 1 times 32 x plus 2. So here will now be 8 is 2 raised to power 3 open bracket x minus 3 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2 open bracket minus s is equal to 1 is 2 raised to power 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5 open bracket s plus 2. So that we ensure everything is now in base 2. 1 is 2 raised to power 0 under 0 in this one. So from here we now say 2 raised to power 3 times s, 3s, 3 times minus 3, 9. 2 raised to power minus 2s is equal to 2 raised to power 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5s plus 10. So we apply multiplication law. This will be 2 raised to power 3x minus 9 plus minus 2x. 2 raised to power 0 plus 5 bracket s plus 10. So in dealing with our work, we can now say 2 raised to power 3x minus 9 minus 2x plus times minus is minus. So 2 raised to power 5x plus 10. 0 plus this will be this. So the same base equate the power. So we can now say from here. So this cancel this. 3x minus 2x minus 9 is 5x plus 10. So here will now be, so you can now say 3x minus 2x minus 5x is equal to 10 plus 9. So here is 3x minus this, that's x minus this, that's minus 4x. It's equal to 19, divide both sides by minus 4, minus 4, this plus, this cancel this, s is equal to minus 19 over 4. And that's it all. 4 in 19, that's 4. We made that 3 over 4. That's settled. So we move to question 4. Well, question 7, which is the last work. We have that. So that's settled. So that you don't mix it up. Please just always ensure that you are patient. Whatever that is not clear, you put it back again and watch it as many times as possible. But I know it's well simplified. Please, if you've not watched the index notation part 1, please try and watch it before you watch this video. Because if you don't watch that one and the topic is new to you, you may not get what I'm doing now in part 2. So please try and watch that first one. Very simple. And please comment. If you have an observation, always share. Even criticism, put it on our comment section. We'll definitely reply you. And yet, without dishonoring the person who conveyed the criticism, be it positive, definitely criticism can be positive or negative. But just that the way, if it's constructive or not, but irrespective of the manner at which you bring it, we'll learn over it and adjust on any observation. Thank you. God bless you. So we'll continue. We now, this is pure further mathematics. Yeah, pure further mathematics, but very simple. Maybe those who are preparing for exam, this will be expedient for you. We have 25 raised power x minus 5 raised power x minus 20. Here now, we are not just applying any laws of indices. First, we are doing a lot around exponential equations. So this 25 raised power x is written as in 5, since here is 5 raised power 2 raised power x minus 5 raised power x minus 20 is equal to 0. So in dealing with this, in our rearrangement, we have to bring x to the front. The reason why we are doing that, you will know later in the other method. So 5 raised power x, which is still the same thing, because 2 times x is the same thing as x times 2, minus 5 raised power x minus 20 is equal to 0. So you will now say let 5 raised power x be equal to p, so that it can lead us to a quadratic equation. That would be p squared, because 5 raised power x is p, here minus p minus 20 is equal to 0. So we factorize. And in our factorization, if you've learned quadratic equation from your junior school, if we do p squared times minus 20, that will be minus 20 p squared. That is, we are multiplying this with this. So if we now break the 20 p squared down, we want to find the product factor. P here, 20p, p here, 20, 2 here, 10, 2 here, 5, 5 here, 1. So we are looking for two numbers, the product of numbers, that when we add, it will give us minus p. If we multiply, it will give us minus 20. Multiply without p, it will give us minus 20. So let's look at that. So we are going to make use of 2 for p. That was the 3, 2 times 2 times 2, 4, 4 times this p. Then we make use of 5 and p. So we have, because of the negativity, and the rule is that we must add. This one deals with addition, while this one deals with multiplication. This one deals with multiplication. Addition, multiplication. That's what it deals with. So of the p must give me this, multiplication must give me minus 20. So let's look at it. If I have minus 5p plus 4p, because the rule is that I must add, but any sign can be here. Any sign can be here, but the rule is that I must add. So plus times plus plus. So we have minus 5p plus 4p, and that's minus p. So we flip this, then we'll make use of the minus 4 and plus 4 again. Minus 5 without the p plus 4. So minus times plus, that will be minus 5 times 4, 20. Consider this as nice. Let me repeat it again. We multiply because of people who did not understand quadratic equation, but we are still going to discuss that later in our journey. Yeah. P squared multiplied by this. So this will be p squared multiplied by minus 20. and that will be minus 20p square. So we now have p 20p square. So from there we'll do the product factor. Though we neglect the negative. P in 20p square, 20p. P again in 20p, 20. 2 in 20, 10. 2 in 10, 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. So the among the product factor, we have p, 2, 2, 5. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times p. That's 4p. So we pick the plus 4p. Then 5 times p, 5p. These signs can be altered. You can add minus, minus. But just manipulate the signs to be able to switch the sum we are targeting there and the multiplication we are targeting there. So we realize that we must add. So minus 5p plus 4p, plus times plus, minus 5p plus 4p will be minus p. Minus 5 times plus 4 will be minus 20. So from here, we can say that p square minus 5p, we'll pick the two now, these two, minus 5p plus 4p. Both of them will represent this. And just pick the 20 here, equal to 0. So what we need is factorize. P is common to both of them. P open bracket, p minus 5. How do you know you factorize? Well, do as if you want to multiply again. P times p, p square, p times this minus 5p. What's common there? Whatever sign you have in the middle, that's the sign you must use to factorize both of them. This will be plus 4, open bracket, p minus 5 is equal to 0. So from here, we can now say these two are common. We say p plus 4, p minus 5 is equal to 0. So if that is done, we now move. Permit me to do some cleaning. Then move. Say p plus 4 is equal to 0. P minus 5 is equal to 0. So when we take this outside, p is equal to minus 4 or 5. So from here now, we now do recall. Then we add a recall that 2 raised by s is equal to p. So you know 5 raised by s whether 5 raised by s is equal to p. So if p is equal to 5, and 5 means 5 raised by 1. So 5 raised by s is equal to 5 raised by 1. So here s is equal to 1. That's our solution for that. So permit me to clean. So if we have s is equal to 1, so here if p is equal to minus 4, we now say 5 raised by s is equal to p is equal to minus 4. 5 raised by s is equal to minus 1. There's no how we can ensure both of them have the same base. So at the front, you just put no solution. So your examiner will know that you know what you are doing. So you indicate no solution. So that's all. Then we are going to do a check. Since we have s as 1, we are going to substitute for s as 1 here. You will see that we have 0. We'll do that now. Don't forget, we have s as 1. Very simple. Just try and check over again. So we have external exam. We are given question like this. You'll be able to know 25 raised by s, 5 raised by s minus 20 is equal to 0. So if s is equal to 1, so here will be 25 raised by 1 minus 5 raised by 1 minus 20. This is 25 minus 5 minus 20, and that will give us 20 minus 20, which is equal to 0, which is the same thing as what we have here. Both of them are the same. So that validates that. And it's possible for you to have the two s as known. It's possible. But you can't have the two s as no solution. No, it's not possible. But you can have the two x as known. So that's that. We'll move to the last question for this part 2. We're still going to, the way I'm looking at it, we're still going to have part 4. I thought we'd be able to have only part 3, but the way the part 4 will be, there are some new invention textbook that open our mind to some other aspect of indices. And who knows, YK is developing every day. There are a lot of highly inclined questions, so we'll be able to use that new textbook to undo that. But these are basics for NECO. So let's solution P. We have 2s power 2s plus 1 plus 2s power s plus 2 is equal to 12. So you can bring this one inside. It will be 2 raised power 2x plus 1 plus 3 raised power x plus 2 minus 12 is equal to 0. Put together. So we can now say here means here is the result of a multiplication law. That's the difference. So here means here will be 3 raised power 2x times 3 raised power 1. This multiplication law will produce this. So take note of that. Common base, we add the power. That's the result. So we have to return it back to the real value. So here will also be 3 raised power x times 3 raised power 2. Then minus 12 is equal to 0. So from here, we will now say, here we can rearrange this back again as 3 raised power x 2 multiplied by 3 raised power 1 plus 3 raised power x 3 raised power 2 minus 12 is equal to 0. So here will now be, we call, okay, let 3 raised power x is equal to p. So here will now be, we substitute for p there, p square, that's here, 3 raised power x is p, so p square times 3 raised power 1 plus p times 9, or let me use 3 raised power 2 first, then minus 12 is equal to 0. So here will now be 3p square minus 9p minus 12 is 9p minus 12 is equal to 0. So from here we can now say divide everything here by 3 so that the values can be lower. So p square, since all of them would be 3p minus 4 is equal to 0. And if you don't want to, you are free. So we can now say p square here, the product factor we can make use of here now. I won't have time to begin the analysis I did there. So we make use of 4 and 1. For that's the only we have the product factor of 4, we have 2, but we can make use of 4 and 1. It's allowed to make use of whole number and 1. That will be plus 4p minus p minus 4 is equal to 0. So here will now be p open bracket p plus 4 minus 1 open bracket p plus 4 is equal to 0. But that's the only thing that can be factorized out of that. So minus 1 is equal to 0. P plus 4 is equal to 0. Here can be p plus 4, p minus 1 is equal to 0. So from here, we can now say p is equal to 1 and p is equal to minus 4. So we will now recall 3 raised power s is equal to p, which is equal to 1. And don't forget, 1 means 3 raised power 0. So 3 raised power x is equal to 3 raised power 0. So s is equal to 0. And this one will give you no solution, provided you see negative there. So here's 3 raised to power s, which is equal to p, is equal to minus 4. 3 raised power s is equal to minus 4. Refer to this as no solution. So that is that. So those are some of the things you all need to take note of there. Thank you. So we'll give out the assignment now. And check. Continue the check of this. If we have 2 raised power 2x plus 1 plus 2 raised power x plus 2 is equal to 12. So here will now be, let's do the check. If x, from our calculation there, x is equal to 0. So this will be 2 raised power 2, 0 plus 1 plus 2 raised power 0 plus 2. So 2 times 0, that will be 0 plus 1. So 2 raised power 1 plus 2 raised power 2. So this 3 plus 9 is equal to 12, which is the same with what we have here as 12. So that validates our answer. So I think there's one small question here, which I also touched. X raised power 3 is 64. So this is x raised power 3. We make 64 a power of 64 a base of 4. So the same power here, we are equating the base. So x is equal to 4. Cancel this. So that's all. So we'll give up. Thank you for following us. Hope you've been able to endure. Mathematics, you have to stay. Physics, you have to stay. So they will be able to do the assignment. Thank you. God bless you. The assignment will be sent subsequently. Thank you.